Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm working on a Penens Corporation ratchet. It's got some more lettering, I can't see it real close. So, take it apart. One screw is missing and this one's damaged. So, I'm going to replace the screws, I hope. Oh man, it's coming apart. I gotta be careful here. Let's find a little better screwdriver here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, somebody used it as a hammer or scraped it across something. Oh yeah, just dry as a bone. Oh, Penens did something a little different. Look at the selector right there. It's got, instead of a big large piece of metal, they've cheapened out over the time. I bet this was probably made in the late 90s. Anyways, let's take it apart here. Don't lose a spring or something. Boy, it comes apart. Look at that. Kind of cheap, effective, but cheap. The older ones have a big, large, like it's a kind of an egg-shaped piece of metal right here. Huh. I have never opened one of these up like this model anyways, this year model. Okay, not much to it. I gotta find some screws now. I'll thread into these. Yeah, all right, hang on a second. Let's see what I got. Electrician's machine screws. That's what it is. So I'll just replace with 2 new screws, put a little Loctite on them. Voila. That'll work great. Okay. So what I need to do is clean this up a little bit. Need to buy some more carburetor cleaner. Well, this thing's cheap milled. Boy, they made this cheap back then. Must not be a high-end, considered a high-end ratchet. I mean, it'll do the job. It's just, I'll show you the mill work here. Oh yeah. Look at the mill work on the inside. You know, let's get, look at the rough mill work. And you can see there where it's just, they didn't do a very good job of building this. Huh. Okay. I guess it still functions. It works as intended. It's just, I'm amazed at the workmanship, the machining on this. I wonder if this is made in USA or overseas. I don't think Penens was made overseas at the time. Made USA. Boy, they weren't proud of it when they milled that. Okay. Yeah, they didn't even hardly polish it. They give it like a satin finish. Not much to do to this thing. It's not that well, I don't know, I'm not, after looking at the inside of that, I'm not really impressed with it. better not lose the springs. I'm looking for one spring now still. I still haven't found it. I might just clean that up on the wire wheel because that just doesn't look good. Yeah, I might just wind up using a little Dremel on this just to clean this up a little better. Well, let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. See if it's plugged in. Yep. Oh, that's going to clean up nice. Yeah, that cleans up pretty good. Oh, shoot. And just get them nice and smooth to where it functions good in there. All right, guys, let's put this thing back together. All I did was, it's a fiber wheel, and I believe this is 120 grit. It's either 220 or 120. Blue fiber, it's a plastic. It's not wire, it's plastic. They're really nice. They do a real good job. Look at that. Look how well it cleaned that up. Now, I don't know if I did the top of this. Did I? Not very good. Look there. Anyways, okay, put this down. This can go either way. All right, yeah. So, got some grease here, some Mobile 1. I'm just lightly coating anything metal contact. I'll put some of this grease. You can use oil, you can use whatever you want. Some people like to use oil, there's not a problem with that. Nope, wrong brush. Stuck it in front of me. Use what you like. Some people, you know, they swear by oil. Snap-on, when you buy a kit from Snap-on, it comes with some lithium grease in it. Excuse me. Slide it in that slot right there. You know, it might be easier to put this in there. I'm wondering. Hang on a second. Let's do this another way. Let's put this don't like this brush here. This brush is a little too big. The bristles, I don't like it. This one's better. Okay. Now, drop that in there. And then set that like that. Selector goes like that, or this way. Okay. Like that, spring right there. Now push the selector over against that. Oh, positive flat. Okay, I see now. I want more grease in there. There's a lot of metal here. I probably won't use this ratchet much. It's actually a heavy ratchet. It's built, except for the milling on the inside being real rough. I guess it really doesn't hurt the effective use of it. Oh, I did all that, and I forgot to grease the main wheel. Look there. Let's, well, that cleaned up really nice with that little fiber. It doesn't need a lot of grease. Some people pack them full. You can. I mean, it's not like there's, you know, a lot of RPMs on this where you're going to create a lot of heat. Push this over just a little bit so it fits. This is just a simple tear down and put back together. Now, are you going to fit? There. Had to move the big gear over a little bit. Now, oh, that's an old screw. Let's drop the new screws. You know what? Before we do that, I'm going to drop just a little bit of Loctite. Now, let's use the other bottle. I'm going to drop just a tad bit of Loctite right there on the threads. Come on. There. I could have put it on the screw. I guess it doesn't matter one way, as long as it's Loctite. I wonder if they used this type of threads instead of using a proprietary or one-off, whatever you want to call it, because some tools have a certain thread and they don't, that's theirs and they don't use it anywhere else. These screws are just a hair too long, but I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to bother with it. There's a little bit of rust here. Shifts good. Oh, actually sounds real good. That grease muffles the noise. That's the only thing I don't like about these. I like the thumb release. But then again, if I'm doing a job, I'll have 4 or 5 ratchets with different size sockets on it, and I normally don't pull them off until I'm done with the job. It's just, I don't need a drop of oil on this real quick. Go down in there, there we go. There. All right, guys. Penn Industries 1661. Half-inch drive. I took it apart, put a new screw in it. Man, this latch has a positive. It fits one side or the other. It's been used. You can see it's got a little bit of damage on it. Inside's in excellent condition. I took that fiber wheel over the whole ratchet on the inside, and there's not a chip or a tooth, missing or anything on it. Half-inch drive, probably what, 10 inches long? Yeah, about 9.5. Heavy too. And this thing, you could use it, knock someone out. It's got some weight to it. I like how they put on and off on a ratchet. I always thought that was funny when I saw that. Anyways, I don't know, I think I paid $2 for this ratchet. I know I did. It was a garage sale ratchet. $2. And I saw the screw missing, and I thought if anything I could just use it for parts, but there's nothing to it. It really no need to polish or anything, because this is a satin, real hard millwork. Not the only part that's really kind of worked in the factory would be this part of it right here. Thick old ratchet. God, this thing is thick. And you can put some torque with this one. This is 3/4 inch thick body. I see a little rust right there. Let's see what happens. I never tried it on this. Oh, it works. I think some of that's dirt I'm kicking out. That's all I need to do to this. I won't use this very often. I don't even think I'll take this one to work. I don't know what I'll do with this one. Probably just leave it in my toolbox for now. But $2 ratchet, ladies and gentlemen, and it's in, oops, I've been out of the video, I don't know. Anyways, $2, just needed a couple screws. Luckily, I keep these electrician screws. I got a box of these at work and a box at home. Plates, you name it, that you just need them. And that's what it took. It's threaded for it. So one screw is missing and one screw was damaged, the head of it. So I got a good ratchet for $2. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, hit up them garage sales, flea market, thrift stores. Right now, garage sales are hot and heavy. We had last weekend we had a town-wide garage sale, and it was very, very, very good. I mean, I was surprised at all the stuff. I met a couple people that are retiring, some gentlemen. I left them my name and number, and 2 gentlemen in particular had they're selling out a lot of tools, and hopefully I can go back and get some more. And oh, speaking of tools, and I always say, You never know when you need a tool. Well, here's one of the most useless tools you'll ever use. I say that because I only use this thing maybe once a year. In my home, I only use it about once a decade. If you ever need a plumbing wrench like this, it saves your bacon. Because normally you have to pull the counter to get the faucet out on some of the... You got to remember, the facility I work in is 70 years old, and some of the original plumbing, original fixtures are in there. So, and there's no room to get in there to get it. So, you know how I say, you find a tool and you buy it and it sits in your toolbox for 10 years and you don't need it, but that one time you need it and it pays for itself. Example today, I had to change a faucet in my camper, and this tool saved my bacon. It was either that or disassemble the countertop, take the countertop completely apart to get the sink out, to get the faucet out. One thing leads to another. Luckily, oh my God, this saved the day. Anyways, that's what I say about tools. When you find something you think, I don't need it, yeah, this sits in my toolbox. I've got 2 here at home and I got about 4 of these at work, different kinds. And yeah, a useless tool until you need it, and then it becomes invaluable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, $2 tool. Nothing fancy. Good used tool, an excellent interior. In the guts of it, it might as well say brand new. Good tool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give me thumbs up, thumbs down. This video isn't much, but somebody might like it. Y'all have a good day.